Alright, cow, don't move. I've got a knife. Huh, easy kill. Hey guys, Sinderock here, and I am back from the dead. Sorry for the absence. I was really sick with the flu for like 3 weeks, but now I'm back and I'm ready to do some videos for you guys. So today we're doing a mod review, or I'm doing a mod review, called the Mo Blades mod, and this is made by, I'm not sure how to pronounce this name, because I'm reading it from the Planet Minecraft page. It's either Andrew Izzard or Andre Wizard, whichever it is. But, like your name, bro. So basically this mod adds in a whole bunch of new weapons and also some old weapons that have gotten more items you can use for them. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the Emerald Sword, and as you can basically tell, it's just a sword made of emeralds. But like I said, just basically old weapons made with new materials. So basically place whatever material you want here and stick in. You know what? I'm not going to teach you how to make a sword, you should know. But then you have the new weapons, such as the knife, which is made from a stick and an iron ingot being placed diagonally in your crafting table. Shut up, pit of piggies! Shut up, pit of piggies. Okay, so the next item is called the Iron Battle Axe, and this is basically crafted when you put a helmet of whatever item you want. Actually, forgot to mention that you don't need to put an iron ingot here, it's just whatever resource you want. And then put a helmet of whatever resource you want, sorry about that, here, and then just place 2600 and you have the Iron Battle Axe. Gotta stop saying the actual name. Alright, so over here we have the Warhammer, which is basically made as if you're making a sign, so a stick on the bottom and then 6 of whatever resource you want, and you have a Warhammer. So the next item is called the Samurai Sword. This is made from a samurai stick and 2 of whatever material you want. And the reason I picked iron was just because it's one of my favorite resources. And there isn't really a crafting recipe for how to make the samurai stick, so to make the samurai sword you probably have to go into creative mode. But besides that, there are also archery weapons, or range weapons, whatever, such as the reinforced bow, which is when you take a bow, it has to be a completely regenerated bow. Like all these recipes, like the recipes that require bows or reinforced bows, they have to be completely new. They can't be damaged in any way. So take your new bow and place a diamond of iron ingots around it, and you get the reinforced bow, which has 700 uses, which I think is actually twice as much as the normal bow, but it's 25% slower. The next bow is called the plated bow, and this is made by using a reinforced bow and putting it in the middle of your crafting table and placing 8 iron ingots around it, and that'll give you the plated bow, which has twice as many uses. That's 1400 uses, and it's actually 50% slower than a normal bow. So the next bow is called the flaming bow, and this is made in the regular fashion of a bow with 3 strings and a column, and then in the place of 6 there are 3 blaze rods. And the flaming bow has the same number of uses as the regular bow, which is 384. Oh, so yeah, the reinforced bow does have about half as many uses, or twice as many uses, whatever. And the flaming bow is 25% faster, and of course it has flame effect. The next bow, if I can get over here, is called the punching bow, and this uses redstone, gunpowder, and a plated bow. You place the plated bow in the middle of your crafting table, place 2 gunpowder on the top and bottom of it, and then 2 redstone on each side of it, and that'll give you the punching bow, which, as its name implies, has knockback, and it has the same number of uses as the regular bow, about 384, 10% faster, and it's 100% stronger. And the last bow is called the rail bow, which is made in the same fashion as a regular bow, 3 string in a column, and in place of sticks, I keep getting them messed up. It is 3 ender pearls. And it has 200 uses, so it has less uses than a regular bow, but it's 90% faster. Alright, so now I'm going to show you each of these on these piggies over here. Sorry piggies, but I have to show my audience your demise. But oh, I also forgot to mention, that along with that, in the creative menu, you now have a second page which has a new tab called Blades, which shows you basically every blade. And I forgot to mention, the 8 new resources you can use are dirt, snow, glass, coal, redstone, emerald, as you already know, obsidian, and lapis. And along with that, you also have the original 5 materials being used in the new stuff. Now, let me actually go back and get a... No, here we go. Alright, let me get an arrow. So here, the reinforced bow, as you can see, it's a little bit different. The item is a little bit different. It looks like it's actually plated. So let's just pick a piggy. As you can see, it's a slower drawback, but it does have a little bit more of it does have a little bit more power. Now the plated bow, which actually looks more like an iron bow, as you can see, it's slower too. And let's just kill this baby piggy. Sorry. And next is the flaming bow. Now I want you to watch closely when I pull back the arrow. So as you can see, when I pull back the arrow, the arrow's tip actually goes from a dark gray to a light dark red when it gets to its full power. But it has to be at its full power in order to get the flame effect. And next is the punching bow. Since it's made with redstone, I want you to watch the tip and hand or hilt, whatever. And as you can see, it actually lights up like actual redstone. And also from the flaming bow and this punching bow, you can actually see that it is faster. And look at that knockback. And the last one, the rail bow. 200 uses, less uses, but watch this. Now, if you can, pause your video at this moment. Just look at that. I'm literally just pulling my bow back for 1 second, and it's automatically, like, completely, like, just 1 second. Watch. You get the point. It's very fast. Okay. So the next, or rather the last weapon added is called the staff. Now there is also no crafting recipe for this staff, but the basic gist of it is that there are 4 different potion types of staves: poison, wither, weakness, and slowness. And there are 3 different levels to each staff. For the poison staff, there's the basic, moderate, and advanced. For the basic level of poison, it's poison. Moderate is rotting, and the advanced is infectious. For withering, the basic is wither, the moderate is withering, and the advanced is soul eating. Doesn't that just sound fun? Okay, so the basic, of course, for slowness is slowness. The moderate is called weakness, and the advanced is called weakened. And for, actually, sorry, that was weakness staff, dang it. And for the slowness, the advanced is spider, and the moderate is spider, and the advanced is tangling. Man, being sick really threw me off my edge. There are also other staffs like the secondary staff, the tertiary staff, and even a quaternary staff, but I don't really get them. So now just to show you guys each of these 4 types. So here's the poison staff. It just basically gives the effect of poison to a target. Wither, the effect of wither. Weakness, the effect of weakness, and slowness, the effect of slowness. But if you thought weapons was the only thing added to this mod, you are dead wrong. Actually, this mod includes 5 new biomes that are added into your game. Which, let me just get the page up. Here we go. Alright, yes, 5 new biomes. And in front of me right now is one of them called the Badlands. This is made entirely of sandstone. It consists of low-lying hills, and at night there are hordes of skeletons. But while I was playing around with this mod before I started this review, I actually I couldn't find any hordes of skeletons when I was playing at night with this, and I was in normal mode. I couldn't find any hordes of skeletons. This is also with another one of the biomes, but as you can also notice here, it has toxic water. Which actually, when you go into the water, I don't know if this is a glitch or not, or just bad programming, but inside the water it looks like normal water, but on the top it actually looks like green sludge. And as you can see over here, the Badlands are actually connecting with another biome called the Mysterious Woods. This consists of birch, oak, and spruce trees. It includes massive overhangs, deep oceans, and cave spiders usually rarely spawn here. So as you can see here, here's the massive overhangs, dear god. And as you can see from the top to surface, it's literally almost a bottomless ocean. And I actually like how they made the toxic water sort of combine with regular water. It looks cool. And over here is another biome called the Alps. This biome is entirely made of snow blocks. And before I get any closer, as you can probably see from over there, this biome is very tall. And snow golems are actually very common here, so you don't even have to make them. Wait a minute. Johnson? Is that you? No. But iron golems can also rarely spawn here, so that's pretty cool. You don't always have to go to a village to see an iron golem. Pretty dang cool. You know, I thought iron golems were supposed to rarely spawn. Why are there 3 of them just here? Seriously, why are there just 3 of them standing right over here? 1, 2, 3. Really? Over here is another new biome called the marsh. While it is similar to a swamp, it has a few key differences, such as slimes rarely spawn here, whereas in swamps, slimes usually spawn. This also has low-lying grassy plains, and the water here is actually very shallow. It's usually very large, shallow lakes. And there was also a, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a water difference here. Like, as you can see, it's a little bit darker water, but underwater looks exactly the same as regular water. Again, I don't really understand that. Oh god, it took me like 2 hours, but I finally found it. This here is the last... What are you doing in here? And Golem? What are you doing here? This is called the Forgotten Forest. But... Rare spawns. My butt. This is called the Forgotten Forest. It consists of large mountains with literally, like, I don't know how to explain it besides, no, here, this picture right here explains it. A whole bunch of spruce trees. And there are supposed to be hordes of zombies, but like with the whole Badlands and the hordes of skeletons thing, I've yet to see a horde of zombies, and I think you can figure out why. Like, if you think this is why, like, oh, you're just in the air, you need to go to the ground. Well, watch this. Watch what happens when you go completely to the ground. It just sucks, cause it's like here's a bad example, but over here is a good example. It's like a dense forest, you can't see anything, so how exactly are you gonna see an entire horde of zombies? But anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for today's mod review. I'm sorry I haven't done any videos as of late. Like I said, I've been really sick, and I just got back from like being sick. Whoa! Hey, I almost fell there. Chickens! Oh my God, chickens! I never thought I'd see them here. But as I was saying, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, likes and favorites are appreciated, and I will also leave a link in the description below to the mod, my Twitter, my DeviantArt, and my Facebook. And that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!